Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2. I'm JC Proton. This is episode 26 of my 7th Let's Play series. We are playing the Horatio on Endless Difficulty. This is a standard faction of Horatio. We still have control of this constellation. We are sharing this constellation with the Cravers. Sorry for the delay if anybody notices. It's been weeks since I was able to complete a video because I have the long COVID, not the short one. So yeah, I've been having a lot of problems with coughing and stuff, and I just haven't been able to talk long enough to like narrate a video. I get about maybe 5 minutes, and then anyway, I start coughing and everything. So we're giving it another shot here, and we're going to see if we can get through a video. Actually, record one and get it uploaded and all that cool stuff. All right, so we got Cravers showing up. It's literally been weeks. I think it's been over a month. So I am coming back to this after a while. So yeah, we're playing a standard faction of Horatio, not custom. We started with Blue Cap, and we had two minor civs right here. And the Cravers are in our same constellation, different area, but still the same constellation. Cravers have Jade Onyx and Ionic crystals, and they have all of it. And then there are the rare curiosity or rare luxuries. We have, we got amazingly lucky. We got endless foundries, and we also got a little bit of meta intactogen. We have two systems with endless foundries and one system with meta intactogen. So we're using that in our system upgrades as follows. So we're going to probably going to go blue cap on all 3 levels. We're going to go with endless foundries on 2 levels, and we'll do the meta intactogen on just the last level. Is my plan, man. There were opportunities that could maybe, oh yeah, we're totally going to take the Cravers' resources and take their systems. Yeah, that's not happening. Because they're way stronger than us. They're 1800 score. We're at 936, right? So they're literally 2 to 1 in the number of systems. They're like 4 to 1, and they have like 400 population. We have like 100. So their military completely blows us away. So there's no way we're going to do anything militant with them. And there's over here juicy deposits of voidstone, but if I take those, there's 3 systems that have it. That's going to put me into conflict with either the Sophons or the Vodiani. And right now I'm at peace with everybody in the entire galaxy. Literally have peace with everyone except the Cravers, because you can't have peace with them. But the rest of the galaxy has a lot of war going on. So, like, the Riftborn are at war with this alliance of 3, and that alliance of 3 is at war with the Riftborn and this alliance of 2, and this alliance of 2 over here is at war with this alliance of 3 and the Cravers, right? And so, and the Cravers are only at war with this alliance of 2. Excuse me. So there's a lot of conflict going on in the galaxy, but I'm not participating in that, and I'm going to try to not participate in that. I'm going to try to stay at peace, because the one big threat I've got is these guys, and sooner or later we're going to have war. I'm amazed that we haven't had conflict with them yet. I'm stunned. I don't think I've ever interacted with the Cravers this long, this closely, and not been at war, like in the years that I've played this game. Anyway, so that's where that's at. I don't remember what's going on with my build queues. I know that our government, we kicked it over into anarchy. We definitely did that. We got 9 turns left. We can't run any laws while we're in anarchy. And after that's over, we'll be able to, it'll be a federation, and there'll be elections and stuff. Yeah, and every time you have an election, whichever parties win the election, they gain experience. And I think the more people who vote for them, the more experience they get. Something like that. So having lots of elections, like if you do a lot of anarchy periods, you kind of get more experience faster for your elected parties, and then you can run better laws. But the downside is you've got all that anarchy period. So I don't know that it's really worth it. Let's just run through and see what's going on here. Okay, so we grew an amoeba and a calgaros. How are those population totals looking? Amoeba. We want more of calgaros. We're at 11 of 14 to splice. Okay, so I'm not shuffling any calgaros around, I'm sure, because they're going to be spliceable soon. So calgaros are 3 away from splicing. What are we growing? We've got 1, 2 calgaros growing. So yeah, we'll be splicing those pretty soon, and that's going to greatly improve our approval. Yeah, so when we splice them, we'll get a +3 approval on all of our main population. So all of those will be at a +5 approval per population unit. And an extra +2 approval on hot planets. Okay, so that's all cool. Calgaros, okay, yeah, population bonus of extra religious. And if we were going to grow them more, we could get more food. And then religious, and then extra approval and systems with the calgaros, and then happy sardines law. Excuse me. The happy sardines law basically makes it where you don't have overcrowding disapproval. So on systems, you can see there's like this orange line here. Populations within that increases your disapproval. Because they're overpopulated. And if you're running the Happy Sardines law, which requires that you have 50 calgaros, then I think that neutralizes that negative penalty, that negative approval. The disapproval? Yeah. Anyway, and the other thing that grew was, I already deleted it, didn't I? Well, let's see if we have any that we can shuffle around. There it is. At Sikagoja, we have 1 of these amoebas. Okay, cool. So AB, seems like AJ might be a good place. AG, yeah, probably AJ. Do we have one at AH already? No. AC has one, so yeah, we'll do from Sikagoja to AJ. There's room there, right? Yep, we got room to expand. Okay, and then we're going to do that one. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll send an amoeba over to AJ. Okay, so far so good. That dude likes sterile planets, and that's where he is, so that's cool. All right. And let's see, we built this, we built that, we built that. That's all good. How are we doing on resource production? Okay, so overall, 4 titanium, 2 hyperium. That's okay. And we're cranking out. We're sitting on a big fat stack of blue cap. Cranking out 13.5 per turn. We're doing endless foundries at only 2.5, and meta intactogen at 3.5. So we got a lot of work to do there. Got a long way to go. That's right. That's right. Part of the rush to anarchy was to get the Federation 20% discount on these prices, so that we'll spend less luxury resources on upgrades. So after we get the anarchy over, then we'll rock through and build a bunch of level 3 modernizations. That's going to be the plan.
What is your objective?
Okay, let's see what everybody's saying here. They're worried. They're going to want an alliance.
It is with great pleasure that the Unfallen contact you to make this proposal.
Yeah, he wants an alliance. I don't want any alliances. Any alliance I form is going to immediately throw me into
We
war
know
with
not
others.
what game you play, but we have a proposal.
Yeah, it's going to be refuse the alliance. Yeah, I don't want any part of any of that. Since everybody's at war with just about everybody. Joining any alliance puts me at war. I've worked hard to get to all that peace. Excuse me. All right, we'll see. We'll see how much longer we can go. I'm going to try to make it through at least. I'm going to try to get to the end of this turn. What's going on over here? What's going on over here? Well, that's right. There was that little baby siege because he had this ship here. There's a food ship with 3 population on it. The system has 2 already. I don't see it locked down anywhere though. So maybe the population is full at 2. Tiny arid. Yeah, maybe it only has 2 population slots. I don't know. I mean, it's obviously not a great system. I mean, there's no resources there. But you know, since when does that stop Cravers from taking the system, right? All right, this dude, we're gonna do the usual stuff. Send a probe over here, and a probe over here, and a probe over here. Okay, he's done. This dude right here, he's just gonna sit. He's gonna sit and watch. I'm just gonna kind of keep an eye on things. That'll be fine. Don't entirely remember what all my plans were with some of this stuff. I think I'll do what seems vaguely useful. Oh, he's an Overwatch. He has a huge vision radius. Okay. Oh, and I have a ship there, so I don't know what I'm doing here, man. I'm just clicking. I'll get it back together, man. Right now, I'm kind of a little discombobulated because I've been out of it for weeks. All right, let's see here. Who else is moving? We've got ships moving over here. I think that's about it. Might have something moving up here. Do I remember moving ships around up here? Yeah. Okay, this rivular. It would cost 3,200 to upgrade him, basically into an Overwatch. That's not happening. And he's repairing at 0%. Okay. We'll just keep him trucking that way. Excuse me. We'll just park him out over here, and he'll just kind of keep an eye on stuff. All right, everybody move. So yeah, Cravers ships are strong. They have a fleet. I don't know where the carrier went. They had a carrier that was loaded with 6 squadrons of bombers. It was looking kind of scary, man. Like over 6,000 attack power or something like that, 6,500. I don't remember exactly. It was enough to be dangerous. Really dangerous, right? And yeah, the Lumeris were moving a fleet up here, but look, the entire fleet, 17 points, command points, is only 1,700 attack power, 4,500 defense. So I'm not really impressed. So you see, some of these have 85%. Their kinetic damage, and it's 85% at short range. And then others, I think, are 100. There's one. Okay. So that was 100% at short range. 100% at short range. And you see he's partly kinetic and partly energy. So he's got like beams, but then he's also got some sort of kinetics that's 100% at short range. So that is going to be rail guns. Rail guns. So rail guns, here's one. See, they're 100% damage at short range. 100%. So he got a mix, mostly guns, but a little bit of rail guns as well, which those bypass defenses. But they don't work. Excuse me. They don't work as point defense. Rail guns don't do anything for point defense, but they bypass defenses. Whereas guns good for point defense against fighters, bombers, and drones, or missiles and boarding pods if you're playing with that expansion. Okay, so seems like we're pretty good. Let's take a look at our build queues and see if everything looks okay. 'Cause anytime you lose laws, things get whoa. There we go. You run into problems. Okay, so when you so one of the laws that's normally running, I can't even show all the laws. Okay. One of the laws that you run as ecologist, the base law, gives you the ability to colonize all rocky planets, all telluric and non-gas planets, regardless if you have the technology or not. And since I'm no longer running that law along with all the other laws I'm not running, I can no longer colonize that because I don't have the tech. I don't have the technology. So I'm going to have to... It'll take him forever. I'll make no progress. So I'm going to move him in the build queue. And let's just quickly check to see if anything else is infinite. No. Oh, yep. Colonize toxic. That one's infinite too. So let's move him to be 9 turns later. Since we have 9 turns of anarchy left. Let's just quickly run through to make sure we don't have anything coming up within 9 turns that's going to get blocked. So I'm just looking for the red exclamation point here. No, all good, all good, all good. No, something right here. Okay, that's 12. Yeah, I just moved him. This one... Okay, so we're all the way through. All right, so we're cool. We're cool. All right. What was that last one? AE, was it? I saw something. Yeah, why is he there? He doesn't need to be there. He needs to be over here. All right. AF, huh? Okay, so let's check to make sure that our population are where they need to be. Sorry, this is normally stuff I do off camera, but I don't know. Maybe you guys want to see me do more of this little nitpicky, meticulous stuff. I don't know. You guys can let me know if you want in the comments. Let me know. Let me know what you prefer to see as my content. See, he likes to be on sterile planets. Same with that dude. He likes to be on fertile. Excuse me. All right, cool. Haroshims. We have 4 amoebas. We have 5. We're moving one around. Okay, great. Yeah, we're going to want to spread all these around as much as possible so they can grow, except for Calgaros, because they're too close to being spliced. We'll spread these around, amoeba, Haroshims, Bagabas, so that they grow as quickly as possible. so we can splice them. And we had a Vodyani coming, right? Where's that guy at? Is he over here? Is he here? Where's my Vodyani buddy? There, is that him? There he is. All right, cool. So he's heading to AL. Cool. Those guys are amazing. They're +2 FIDs. Food industry, dust, and science. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you what. I haven't recorded in a long time. I don't want to take a chance that this recording will fail and I lose a turn, so I'll probably start. Oh, you know what? Let's see if we can ask these guys to take off. Take off, Hosehead. Take off to the Great White North, man. Okay, let's see if we can get him to leave.
We are coming.
So right now, we're at minus 0.7 on pressure trend.
What now? The hive has little to say.
Let's see if he'll leave. He's thinking about it.
Our purpose is to kill. You, though.
Took him a long time to decide on that. So now we're at -1. That's not a good pressure trend. Okay.
What now? The hive has little to say.
Okay, let's do bureaucratic imbroglio. Try to improve that pressure trend. -1 is no bueno. Ah, much better. Okay, cool. So what'll happen is if the pressure trend gets too, if he gets
the
it,
hive has little to say.
oh, now it's saying +1.3. Okay, anyway, pressure going this way, if it goes this far, we can make a demand, and here we can make a really, really strong demand, but it's the same thing going this way. If he gets it over to here, then he can make a demand, and over here you can make a strong demand, right? So we want to try to keep it where he's not able to make a demand on us, which is a little tricky to do considering his score is twice as high as ours, right? So there's different things that kick into that.
Your declarations mean nothing to the...
Yeah, I know they don't mean anything to the high, but actually they do. It makes a difference. So, okay, cool. So we'll stop right there where I would normally hit end turn, just to confirm that this recording isn't going to crap out on me, and make sure everything is running cool and that the audio is okay. Hey, look, I made it all the way through a session without breaking down into a big fit of coughing, so that's great. Maybe I'll be able to start rolling out videos again on a semi-regular basis. That would be fantastic. Okay, so thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.